To a major recall of multiple brands of bagged organic carrots that have been leaked to around 40 cases of E. coli, including one death. Nancy Chen is here with more. Nancy, what do we know?
Nate, good morning. The organic carrots grown by Grimway Farms are no longer on grocery store shelves, but the CDC says they may be in people's homes. The California-based producer supplies carrots to major brands like Trader Joe's, Wegmans, Target's Good and Gather brand, Nature's Promise, Market Side from Walmart, and 365, which is sold at Whole Foods. While you can't buy them anymore, they could still be in your fridge. So if you purchased whole carrots between the dates of August 14th and October 23rd, those may have been tainted with E. coli. And if you have baby carrots with a best of use by date of September 11th through November 14th, those could also be contaminated. The CDC says you should throw them away or return them to the store. So far, there have been 39 cases across 18 states. The most are in Minnesota, New York, and Washington, according to the CDC.
California-based Grimway Farms is now recalling organic carrots, and it's due to a potentially deadly E. coli outbreak.
The CDC says dozens were reported sick in 18 states, including North Carolina. One person has died and at least 15 other people have been hospitalized. The carrots were sold under multiple brand names in grocery stores across the country, including Walmart, Publix, Target, and Whole Foods. People who have the recalled carrots should throw them away or return them to the store for a refund.
Breaking news now about yet another deadly E. coli outbreak. This one in carrots sold at some of the nation's biggest grocery store chains. Adrian Broaddus joins us now with details. So, Adrian, bring us up to speed.
Hallie, Grimway Farms is issuing a recall for select organic whole and baby carrots due to E. coli contamination. The CDC is reporting there have been 39 cases across 18 states. So far, there's been one reported death, and at least 15 other people have been sent to the hospital. These carrots were sold at major chains like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and Wegmans. Grimway Farms saying in part, quote, "We take our role in ensuring the safety and quality of our products seriously." They're no longer selling these carrots at stores. You can check the FDA's website for brand names. They were sold from August through November. But the CDC says if you have these carrots, throw them away. And if you suspect they touched any surface, you should sanitize it immediately. Hallie?
So now to a recall alert. Breaking news from over the weekend as well. Carrots are being stripped from store shelves across the country after a deadly E. coli outbreak killed at least one person. And the source was traced back to a Bakersfield farm. Grimway Farms recalled multiple sizes and varieties of carrots yesterday due to the risk of contamination. The CDC says 39 people were affected in 18 states. 15 were hospitalized and one person has died. The carrots are sold under multiple names and may no longer be in stores, but could be in your fridge. You should throw out organic, whole, or baby carrots with dates on them from August to November 2024. The CDC says the carrots may contain E. coli 0121, which can cause fatal infections in young children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems.
To tell you about this evening, as California-based Grimway Farms is recalling its organic carrots because they say they could possibly be contaminated with E. coli. The CDC says dozens of people have got sick in 18 different states, including 2 people in South Carolina. One person has died, 15 others have been hospitalized. Our News 19's Walker Lawson set out today to find out more what this means.
And when we're talking about these carrots, you know, it's a contaminated product that you need to, if you have it in your fridge, you need to throw it away. Whether it's opened or not opened, you need to throw it away and don't eat it because of the risk of E. coli.
Martha Buchanan with the Department of Public Health says E. coli can cause severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, and a low-grade fever.
If you've eaten the product and it's been, a week and you're not sick, you're good. You don't need to worry, but go ahead and throw those carrots away.
But how can something like this happen?
Sure. So there are a couple different theories on how this kind of stuff happens. So if the product is grown where they may have used fertilizer that had a feces component to it that wasn't properly processed, and that's in the soil, we found that can actually get into the carrot itself or the spinach or whatever. And then you can't wash that off.
Well, the carrots were sold under multiple brand names across the country, so we want to take a closer look at that tonight in case you have some of these in your refrigerator. So look at your screen. These are what the packages look like that these Grimway Farms products were sold. At Trader Joe's, they were sold. At Target under the Good and Gather brand. From Walmart, they were sold under Market Side brand. From Whole Foods, they went under the brand 365. So if you purchase whole carrots between the dates of August 14th and October 23rd, those may be tainted with E. coli. If you bought the baby carrots with a best by date of September 11th through November 14th, those could be contaminated. Again, here's a look at what those specific brand types looked like. There's your two, the main ones, and then the baby ones. They have different dates, but 2 people in our state have already gotten sick.
We have a recall alert to tell you about over concerns of E. coli. The CDC is warning of a new deadly outbreak linked to organic carrots. The agency is linking the outbreak to whole and baby carrots sold by Grimway Farms. Nearly 30 people have been infected so far in 18 states. Illinois not among them. 1 person has died. 15 others have been hospitalized. While the products have been recalled, officials are warning they may still be in your refrigerator and urging everyone to throw them away.
Warning tonight from the FDA, the agency is investigating another deadly E. coli outbreak. This one is being tied to carrots traced back to a California company. So far, 1 person has died. Nearly 4 dozen others have been sickened nationwide. Here's NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favreau with what you need to know.
Grimway Farms, headquartered in Bakersfield, issued the recall on its select bagged organic whole and baby carrots. The whole carrots alone are sold under 15 different names, including Bunny Love and O Organics. The contaminated carrots were sold at stores including Target, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Walmart. The CDC says the outbreak has been reported in 18 different states, with at least 3 people reporting getting sick in California.
E. coli is a foodborne pathogen.
San Jose State food safety expert Todd Engstrom says E. coli comes from the intestines of animals and can sometimes be passed on to produce through contaminated water.
It seems to be an ongoing problem, and it's somewhat alarming, especially when dealing with raw vegetables that people aren't cooking. It becomes really problematic. And cross-contamination from that pathogen going from one surface to another can be really, really challenging, especially on the home front.
E. coli symptoms include diarrhea, stomach cramps, and fever, but can also be much more serious. Children, the elderly, and people with compromised immune systems are most at risk. The outbreak comes on the heels of an E. coli outbreak in October that sickened more than 100 McDonald's customers. It was traced to slivered onions from Taylor Farms in Salinas. The incidents have left some consumers feeling uneasy.
I'm just concerned about the overall food safety. I think we need a lot more regulations on that. Like, we need more screening on that so that they don't get put on shelves in the first place.
If this keeps happening, then who knows what's going to be on our food the next year, the next 10 years.
Grimway says the contaminated products are no longer on store shelves, but if you have them at home, throw them out.
2 deadly E. coli outbreaks in 1 month, this one tied to organic carrots. Federal health officials say 39 people in 18 states have gotten sick, with 1 reported case in Colorado. 15 people have been hospitalized. 1 person has died. The CDC says organic whole and baby carrots sold by Grimway Farms are linked to that outbreak. That brand is sold at stores like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Grimway Farms has recalled all the carrots, so if you have them in your fridge, do not eat them, throw them out. Last month, several states dealt with another deadly E. coli outbreak with slivered onions used in McDonald's Quarter Pounders.
Now to the recall of organic carrots linked to a deadly E. coli outbreak. Ariel Reshef is here with what you need to know, and this certainly got our attention. Ariel, good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning to you, Rebecca. The CDC is urging you to check your fridge and your freezer for organic whole and baby carrots made by Grimway Farms. 1 person has died and dozens more have been sickened in 18 states with E. coli associated with those products. The organic carrots, which were sold in multiple size bags at major chains like Walmart, Whole Foods, Kroger, Target, Target, Publix, Trader Joe's, and some others should no longer be on store shelves anymore after the company issued a voluntary recall. But officials warn if you have them in your kitchen, you should throw them away immediately. E. coli can lead to a potentially dangerous foodborne illness that can cause gastrointestinal issues and in severe cases even kidney damage. So if you've purchased Grimway Farms whole carrots between August 14th and October 23rd, the company says you should not consume them. And if you have the organic baby carrots with a best by date from September 11th to November 12th, you'll want to toss those as well. Experts say you should also sanitize any of the surfaces they may have touched. And of course, be sure to alert your doctor if you've eaten these and you begin feeling sick. Guys.
Oh my goodness, Ariel, thank you so much.
Now to the latest on the deadly E. coli outbreak. And we're hearing from a woman who is suing after she got sick from eating the carrots. Melissa Adon is at Grimway Farms in Bakersfield, California, the source of the outbreak. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Michael. So select organic carrots coming from the Central California farm have been recalled, but Grimway Farm says that these organic carrots are not necessarily in the grocery stores, but they may be in your fridge.
This morning, health officials investigating a deadly E. coli outbreak from organic carrots that has sickened dozens.
I had a low-grade fever and just thought it was the stomach flu, and it just progressively got worse each and every day.
40-year-old Melinda Pratt from Savannah, Georgia, is among those who fell ill.
The radiating back pain that came, I couldn't handle this stomach cramping anymore. It was making me drip sweat.
Pratt, now named in the first lawsuit against the makers of the recalled organic carrots, originating from this California produce company, Grimway Farms, which packages carrots for Walmart, Whole Foods, Kroger, Target, Publix, Trader Joe's, and others, sold from August 14th to October 23rd.
You see the truck beds here full of carrots at the Grimway Farms carrot processing facility. This is where the company's working with federal and local agencies reviewing how these carrots were grown, harvested, and processed.
39 confirmed cases of E. coli have been confirmed across 18 states, with 15 requiring hospitalization and 1 death. According to the lawsuit, Pratt was admitted to the hospital for 3 days. The mom of 3 says she's thankful none of her children ate the carrots. It comes just weeks after another E. coli outbreak linked to slivered onions forced McDonald's to stop selling its quarter pounders in 14 states, sickening more than 100 people and killing at least 1 person.
Now, Grimway Farm says it has posted on its website those impacted recalled carrots that you can easily access. George.
Okay, Melissa, thanks.
I'm confused. Are you saying that potatoes and carrots and all that stuff is bad, also golden seal?
They were made.
They were man-made?
Yes.
But they came out the ground, like you said before.
That is exactly what I told Miss Holloman. Why do you want to reject the carrot juice and the beet juice when they come out of the ground? You see, you and I went to school. Well, I didn't go to school, but you did. And my children, most of them did. But when you come home from school, all you come with is A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. Then when you grow to be a grown person, then to give you philosophy, but never in the curriculum to show you life. So how would you know what life made from what man made? You have no defense. So you don't know.
What's the difference between burdock and...
A burdock plant has 102 minerals. A plant that man made could not have 102 minerals because God made everything complete. Man, with a laboratory, he cannot titrate those minerals. So what is the difference? What God made is electrical, and what man made, not so. You're still bewildered because they didn't teach you that. They didn't prepare you in school, but they didn't prepare us in school for that. How would you know that? How will we know that now? How will we know that a mule was made through what? Crossbreeding, a horse and a jackass. But if God wanted mules to be here, he would have made mules, right? The same as the carrot.